Hey guys, this is Mo from Mo's Football. I'm doing Manchester United versus Arsenal today. The key of our channel is to make analysis short and sweet. So hopefully you guys could learn from the analysis and at the same time not spend so much time watching a lot of analysis that you mostly do not understand on TV. So let's go guys to our first analysis of the week. We got Manchester United versus Arsenal. We'll speak about Manchester United and Arsenal's tactics, and then we'll head to fantasy football predictions. Let's begin with a summary of the game, and then we'll head to Manchester United's attack and defense, and then Arsenal's attack and defense, and then we'll head to the fantasy football. Let's go guys. For starters, let's start for Arsenal. Arsenal has really poor form right now. The 4-3-3 formation did not work against Leicester City. The midfield was just not working. It was not happening for Arsenal. So what should Arsenal do next week? First and foremost, they should stick to the 3-4-3 formation, and they should not open up the field, because once they do open up, they have Bruno, they have Rashford, they have Cavani, they have I don't know if Pogba or Donny van de Beek is going to play. We're going to talk about Pogba and Donny van de Beek. But they have a lot of attacking threats that could make Arsenal struggle in the game, especially with Arsenal's poor centre-backs. Really bad centre-backs. You got David Luiz. I don't think he's going to play, but still you got David Luiz. You got Rob Holding, he's good, he's consistent, but he's just not Arsenal class. And you got Gabriel, who still does not have the experience needed to play in the Premier League. And for Manchester United, they're facing problems creating chances. And the only reason why they're facing problems is because both center defensive midfielders, Fred and McTominay, that have been playing the last 2-3 games, are absolutely horrible compared to Pogba and Donny van de Beek when it comes to creating chances. Yes, Fred and McTominay are much more defensive. However, Donny van de Beek and Pogba are a lot better tactical. They could both play box to box. They have the stamina for it. They have the ability. They have the skills. They have the ability. They have the knowledge, the IQ. They have a lot to give, a lot to offer. So I believe Pogba and Donny van de Beek should be the CDMs. However, I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyways, it is what it is. But Manchester United needs to find new ways to create chances besides Bruno Fernandes doing it all. So you need another midfielder or two other midfielders that could help him. Rashford is a finisher. He could dribble around, but Rashford is a finisher, so you still need a player that could help both Rashford and Bruno Fernandes. Also, another option for Manchester United on the right, they could play Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood has done more in 10 minutes than Daniel James did in 58 minutes. Mason Greenwood should be a starter in Arsenal's game. Alright, so let's see Arsenal's tactics in this game and how will they play in front of Manchester United. Let's go guys. Arsenal, like I said, I think they will go back to the 3-4-3 formation. It's more defensive. However, it does add speed into the team because it gets rid of an additional center midfielder compared to the 4-3-3. In attack, I believe Lacazette will again join Arsenal's starting 11. Lacazette will drop back like he did last game, and he's going to provide space for the wingers to cut in, and the left midfielder and the right midfielder are going to push forward to help Arsenal's attack. Also in center midfield, you have, I think, Partey and Xhaka Partey and Ceballos, will push up, and they will be playing in midfield. They'll help in attack. Ceballos will be a bit more forward than Thomas Partey, but Thomas Partey will still help in the midfield. And you got Tierney, of course, switching from the left centre back to the left back position in attack to help with his crosses. He's going to push forward a little bit. And you got both centre backs pushing up a bit up. Let's get to Arsenal's defense. Arsenal's defense is pretty simple, guys. Everyone goes back except Aubameyang. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing much to say. Arsenal will park the bus in front of Manchester United, but that's their only option. That's the only thing they could do because of Manchester United's amazing attacking force. Alright, that concludes Arsenal's analysis. Let's head to Manchester United. For Manchester United, I believe they'll play with the 4-2-3-1 formation. They have to get back to the 4-2-3-1. They have to. The 4-3-1-2 is just not working with them. I believe Cavani will start. I believe that he is their best option. And let's see how will they play in attack. In attack, Fred and McTominay are going to push forward, but they're not going to help in attack as much as Pogba and Donny would. So Fred and McTominay will just push forward a little bit. And for the wingers, you got Rashford and Greenwood. Hopefully it's going to be Greenwood. They're both going to cut into the field. They're going to be narrow. And then you got the fullbacks taking their position in the wing to help with the crosses for Rashford, Greenwood and Cavani. All three of them are tall. Cavani is not that tall, but Cavani is very good in headers. Rashford and Greenwood are tall, and they'll be very, very, very useful for crosses. Alright, let's see Manchester United's defense. For defense, it's also very similar. They're all just going to push back. Nothing irregular going to happen. Maybe Bruno Fernandes is going to push back a lot more than we expect, just to disturb the Arsenal's midfield, because Arsenal's midfield is quite slow. Alright, this concludes our analysis for both teams. Let's head to predictions. For predictions, guys, we got 2-1 for Manchester United. That's what I believe would happen, or a 1-1 tie. But I still like for me, what's more probable to happen is the 2-1 Manchester United. But I do believe the 1-1 tie is doable. It could happen. But I don't believe Arsenal could win. It's just because they've been in really poor form. Aubameyang has been in poor form. Bukayo Saka, Lacazette, Willian, Pepe, they're all just not performing as well as they should be. Even Thomas Partey, the new signing, who wants to prove himself that he's an elite center midfielder, also has been performing poorly. So I do not know really what's going on with Arsenal, but that's why I have to say that the score is going to be 2-1 Manchester United or a 1-1 tie. Alright, so we're done with the whole game analysis. Let's head to fantasy football. For fantasy football, we got 1 player from Arsenal and 2 players from Manchester United, maybe 3, and we'll see why. Anyways, let's start with the one from Arsenal. Arsenal, we got Aubameyang. Aubameyang is their key player, their star player. Like I said, whenever there's a game for Arsenal, Aubameyang is their best hope, their best option. The goals come from him, the assists come from him. Aubameyang is their best option, especially that he plays on the wing now. However, for Manchester United, you got 2 or 3 players, like I said. The first 2 players are my usual choices, Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. The third player that I'm adding into the mix today is Cavani, because Cavani, in just 20-25 minutes last game, he was able to get a shot on target, a shot on the post. He was able to dish out some good passes. He was really effective. So I believe if Cavani does start in the game and not come in as a substitute, I believe Cavani will be key for Manchester United and he will score. Alright guys, thank you for reaching to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope my predictions come out right, and see you soon guys. Alright, take care.